9 a.m. to 6 p.m. through May 30th.
Right now at 6, a suspicious trailer house fire is being investigated in Jasper County.
And take a look at this sunrise, a beautiful start to the day. However, thunderstorm chances returning as we head through the late morning hours and this afternoon. We'll have a look at that forecast, get you out the door coming up.
Plus, 4 state athletes head to Carthage to mark Memorial Day with the Murph Challenge.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Well, good morning and welcome to the KOAM Morning News. It's 6 a.m. I'm Elise Snowy.
And I'm Chris Warner. Hopefully everyone had a good Memorial Day yesterday.
Absolutely,
and a good
yes.
weekend. I know the weekend, unfortunately, was filled with severe weather.
Right.
And Mother Nature, our very first tornado report, period, in our immediate area was in Chautauqua County on May the 1st. So at some point, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to tally up all the severe weather reports for the month of May, because this has just been a wild,
it really has.
Very unsettled severe weather season out there. And we're winding down on the main severe weather season, but we're going to be transitioning into that time where as we head into the summer, we start to see a few more of those lines of strong to severe thunderstorms. But we're going to be transitioning out progressively from supercell season. If they, for those folks at home, if you've lived here in the Midwest long enough, you know what happens as we head into the summer months.
Right.
So let's start with a look outside. And so far, looks great. This is our camera, of course, on top of the Cornell Complex, downtown Joplin. Here comes the sun. By the way, you should probably put that on from the Beatles this morning, because there it is, and it's coming up. And we've got clear skies, but we've got showers and storms on the way. MoDOT camera, 32nd and range line. The sun hiding right behind our banner here as it looks back off to the east. And, of course, not that many cars yet, but we've seen a few more than what we saw yesterday. Here's the Skywatch Storm Tracker. So we do have this little thunderstorm now into Greenwood County, but take a look at all that lightning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lightning strikes with this storm. So again, it's not strong, nor is it severe, nor is it likely to become either of those things, but it is a bit on the electrical side. Even this storm that's back behind it, look at all of those little lightning strikes. So remember, when thunder roars, head indoors. Lightning is one of nature's deadliest forces out there, so we got to keep an eye on that possibility. But severe weather, not a very likely possibility. But take a look, thunderstorms increasing. Now most of them are still hitting that barrier right around Hutchinson, but as the thunderstorms kind of increase in coverage, they're going to be able to break through that barrier and eventually bring us showers and storms as we head later into this morning and into the afternoon. So we got that one storm, and that may be 1 or 2 ahead of our main chances for storms heading into this afternoon. Temperatures this morning, upper 50s and low 60s. And so again, as we head into the afternoon, I think better chances for more widespread thunderstorm and shower activity will come at about 10, 11 o'clock this morning. We'll be partly cloudy leading up to that. Scattered showers and storms through the afternoon, and they will begin to die out after 6 p.m. Because they're scattered, not everybody will see rain today, but I think a good portion of us will. We'll be upper 70s, maybe a couple of low 80s out there. So right about where we're supposed to be for this time of year. Today is kicking off another set of shower and thunderstorm chances over the next several days. And unfortunately, that does include the possibility for some strong, potentially severe storms over the next several days as well. We're going to take a look at that full forecast, break that all down for you here in a few more minutes. Elise?
All right, thanks, Chris. A suspicious trailer house fire is being investigated in Jasper County. A vacant residence caught fire early this morning, and first arriving units radioed fully involved. Dunwick Fire was assisted by neighboring departments, including Joplin, Webb City, and Oronogo Fire. There were no injuries. The Missouri State Fire Marshal arrived in the middle of the night to assist the investigation. McDonald County, Missouri officials are now assisting Bella Vista, Arkansas police searching for a missing kayaker. Christopher Jaglin, 59, was seen on camera Sunday entering the creek near the state line with fishing gear in his orange and red kayak. He has not returned, leaving his car behind. Waters are swift from severe weekend storms in that area, and after searching for a day, they requested Missouri authorities to assist with the search along Little Sugar Creek. He has not been located. Officials ask if anyone sees anything to call 911. Current conditions are too dangerous to enter the waters. To be the first to see breaking news, weather, and sports, download the KOAM News app. It's available free of charge in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Just search for the KOAM News app. Midwestern Built Carthage joined other gyms around the country to commemorate Memorial Day with a tradition. KOAM's Fernanda Silva tells us what the annual Murph Challenge workout is all about.
Has anyone not done club?
Actually kind of nervous about it, but I'm excited. So my thought is if I can just get through it all today, if I can even do that, I'll be happy with that.
Happiness comes because the challenge is a big one. The event includes running 2 miles, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 squats. The intense workout has a name, Murph Challenge. It honors Navy SEAL Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who died in Afghanistan in 2005 and was awarded the Medal of Honor.
We are suffering through this workout to try to put ourselves through some sort of pain to kind of give memory to what they went through.
The sweat and exhaustion were clear in the faces of more than 60 people who joined the event in Carthage.
How challenging is this workout?
Very challenging. It's about 40 minutes to an hour and 20, depending on how long you do it, how you do it.
For Bert, an opportunity to work out, honor veterans, and meet friends.
I just wanted to see all the gym come together at one time. We usually work out in classes, so I don't get to see everybody at once, so I thought that sounded fun. Plus, Murph is kind of a famous workout that I always hear about.
In Carthage, Fernanda Silva, KOAM News.
The money raised during the event will be donated to Allison Brown, a gym member who's been battling cancer for 2 years. And that's a look at this morning's top stories and weather in our first 7 minutes. Coming up on the KOAM Morning News. Airlines are preparing for the summer travel rush while also coming off what was a rough start for air travel for the year. Plus, today marks the beginning of the end of former President Donald Trump's so-called Manhattan hush money trial. And Chris Warner returns with another look at your Tuesday forecast. You're watching the KOAM Morning News. We'll be right back.
Our Best Bank believes in
bedroom. Hardwood Creations, 6th and Range Line, Joplin.
Topping Nation Watch this morning. Returning to the office is a battle between workers and managers. And guess who's winning? According to job site ladders, most high-paying jobs are now in-office jobs. Ladders report less than 4% of roles that pay more than $250,000 a year are fully remote, and fewer than 1% are hybrid. Experts say that's rolling downhill as managers in the office want their workers there too. They frequently cite things like cohesion, mentorship, and innovation as justification. However, many analysts say the actual reasons are much simpler: control and an attachment to how things were in the past. It's been a swift change from 2021 when ladders declared remote work is here to stay. American Airlines has a simple message to its workers: if you see something, say something. In a memo to workers Friday, the airline's chief operating officer says if something doesn't look right, then workers need to say and do something. The memo comes as airlines are preparing for the summer travel rush, while also coming off what was a rough start for air travel for the year. Airline safety was thrust into the spotlight following the Boeing MAX 9 door plug failure on an Alaska Airlines flight back in January. Also, the union representing pilots at American Airlines told its members last month that it is seeing a significant spike in safety issues on flights. In a statement at the time, American Airlines insisted that safety is its top priority. Today marks the beginning of the end of former President Donald Trump's so-called Manhattan hush money trial, with closing arguments taking place today. Prosecutors accused Trump of falsifying business records to hide an alleged sexual encounter with an adult film star. Trump denies all wrongdoing. CBS News' Astrid Martinez has a look back at the 5-week-long trial and more on what to expect going forward from outside of the court in New York.
Soon, the fate of former President Donald Trump will be in the hands of a Manhattan jury following today's closing arguments.
In the last year, I've been
indicted by the government on 91 different things.
In this case, prosecutors have charged Trump with 34 counts of falsifying business records, which they say was done to conceal repayment to his former fixer, Michael Cohen, after Cohen made so-called hush money payments to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. This all in an effort to hide an alleged past sexual encounter between Trump and Daniels ahead of the 2016 presidential election. Trump has pleaded not guilty and denies the encounter.
This trial is a scam and it's a sham.
Prosecutors called 20 witnesses to the stand, including Daniels, who gave lurid details of her alleged encounter with Trump. Star witness Michael Cohen testified that Trump signed off on the payments. The defense poked at both witnesses' credibility and motives.
This case really could go either way. The jury needs to believe Michael Cohen in order to convict.
Closing arguments could last all day. Then the judge is expected to give the jury instructions as soon as tomorrow. Then they'll begin deliberations.
I think that there's going to be some extended deliberations in this case, and everyone's going to be holding their breath.
A recent CBS News poll shows that Americans are split along party lines over whether they believe Trump is guilty or not guilty. Astrid Martinez, CBS News, New York.
Each felony count that former President Trump faces carries a maximum 4-year prison sentence as well as fines. Legal experts say it's unclear if the presiding judge will actually put the former president and current presidential candidate in prison if he is convicted. Other options include house arrest or probation. And that's a look at some of today's top national stories. Here's Chris with a look at your forecast.
Yeah, we've got a few scattered showers and thunderstorms starting to roll into parts of our area. We've got one storm in Greenwood County right now, but I think most of us are going to remain dry through the morning. But it's this complex of storms that will eventually begin to make its way into our area as we head later into the morning. Quick look outside our camera 7th and range line. The skies are looking pretty decent out there to start, but again, shower storms on the way. We'll break down the details on that in the full forecast when we come back.
Make it a Macadoodles day.
A South Carolina couple says their love story has now come full circle 25 years after they split and a wedding ring was seemingly lost forever. Peyton Furtado explains how a dive team helped rekindle their love after all these years.
It fits.
It does fit.
It's a love that came full circle.
I think we had something that other couples didn't necessarily have.
David and Lisa Allen were college sweethearts, married years ago. But when David fell into alcoholism, that all changed.
Really what made the difference for me was she filed for divorce. And that was like somebody pulled the rug out from under my life, you know, my wife and my 3 kids.
David started his journey to sobriety as the divorce finalized, losing weight in the process. As he sat on his brother's dock in 1998, his ring came off.
And it bounced off the dock and fell in the water.
25 years later, the two lovebirds reconnected over a song.
And we just start slow dancing, and I just saw a different person at that moment.
The pair was back together, but Lisa's ring lacked its partner.
He was 2 years old when you dropped that ring.
That's when the Lake Hartwell divers got involved. They've helped reunite owners with their missing belongings for years. They searched 4 days.
Every signal you dig a bolt or you dig a pool top or something like that.
The divers digging, banding together to find the lost wedding band. Finally Friday, Jeremy Robinson came up ring finger first.
It means so much to him and his family, so it meant a lot to us to help him get it back.
I got your ring.
What?
I got it.
The happy couple reunited, their commitment coming full circle.
I look at it as a baptism. The ring went in one way, and then it's washed, and it's cleaned, and it comes out, and it's something different.
It took 25 years. Was it worth it?
Absolutely.
Incredibly sweet. Now here's Chris with a quick look at your forecast.
Yeah, we've got ourselves scattered showers and thunderstorms on the way as we head through the afternoon. We'll break down the details when the KOAM Morning News returns.
It's not with people to live healthier lives.
Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News, 621 on this Tuesday morning out there. We do still have this little thunderstorm out here in Greenwood County, still sinking off to the south and east. This may be one of the main storms that we see ahead of our better chances as we head into the afternoon. So we've talked about this. I think there's that remote possibility this storm could carry on a little bit. So a few of you may see this storm this morning before the better chances for more organized showers and thunderstorms starts to roll in. So it's just now passing outside of Eureka. Twin Grove is next on the list. And you can see there's a fair amount of lightning with it. It's a somewhat electrical storm, but it is not strong, nor is it severe. We've got another storm back behind it as well. That's all associated with this complex of showers and storms. You can see, even though these aren't strong or severe, there's quite a bit of lightning with this activity. So do remember, when thunder roars, head indoors. Lightning, very dangerous, very deadly out there. All of this activity will eventually overcome a kind of a wall it's been running out into near Hutchinson, and we'll start to see more scattered showers and thunderstorms as we head late morning and into the afternoon. So here we are at noon, a few of those storms, but again, the better chances for more organized activity will start by this afternoon, and that'll continue until about the evening hours when we see that last of the showers and storms roll out of here later this evening. We could see a few scattered showers and storms overnight, and maybe even as we head into 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then Wednesday, we do have chances for showers and storms, but as you can see on the future track, they're looking to be considerably more isolated until we get later into the evening. And then our southern counties will see some slightly better chances of a few scattered showers and storms. And then again, once we lose the daytime heating, those are gone. Then we head into Thursday, maybe a stray shower in the morning. Most of our Thursday is dry and will be mostly clear to partly cloudy. And then as we head into the late afternoon, early evening, so about 4 or 5 o'clock, we'll get a more organized batch of showers and thunderstorms. And some of these, as we head later into the evening, could be strong. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. Not anticipating anything in terms of severe weather today or tomorrow for that matter, but Thursday, a couple of strong storms may be possible. And then those will clear out late Thursday. And as we head into our Friday, we'll see better chances of thunderstorms, and some of those could be strong to low-grade severe. We're at 58 in Joplin right now. Calm breeze. We had a few clouds out there. Those have cleared out. Nice view of the sunrise from our camera at 7th and Rangeline. Temperatures around the area, again, not too bad this morning. About average, mid-upper 50s and into the low to mid-60s. So a pretty pleasant start to the day, at least temperature-wise. Again, we got that storm that's now getting ready to roll out of Greenwood County, and we got one behind it. But I do think the better chances for more thunderstorm activity, at least for a few more of us seeing it, will come late morning. So about 77 by 11 o'clock this morning. I think the majority of us, though, will start to be partly cloudy as we head through the day, or the start of the day, rather. Heading into the afternoon, scattered showers and thunderstorms for some of us. Not everyone will see rain today, but some of us will. And we'll make it into the upper 70s, maybe a couple of low 80s. So highs today, right about where they should be as well. Last of the showers and storms out of here by the late evening hours will be partly cloudy and partly cloudy overnight, falling back into the low 60s. We'll be in the 80s for Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday, thunderstorms throughout the day. Again, some of those could be strong, low-grade severe, so we'll keep an eye on that. Upper 70s. Storm chances continue Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Now, Monday, we are watching the possibility of a few more strong, potentially severe thunderstorms on Monday, so we're going to keep a close eye on that. And for you folks at home, just keep Monday in mind that it is a day that we are watching for some more organized thunderstorm activity. And it'll be partly cloudy and dry following that. That's a check your forecast. We're going to send it over to Elise now with Health Watch.
All right, thanks, Chris. Well, introducing peanuts at an early age lowers the risk of developing a peanut allergy. That's according to a study out of King's College in London, which found children who regularly ate peanuts from infancy until the age of 5 reduced the rate of an allergy by about 70%. The study's author suggests peanut products could be introduced as early as 4 months of age, depending on the child's readiness. Early consumption could prevent more than 100,000 new cases of peanut allergy a year. U.S. hospitals that predominantly serve Black and Latino populations have significant disparities in the quality of care when it comes to cancer. That's according to findings in the peer-reviewed journal Cancer. Researchers found patients treated in these medical facilities were less likely to receive definitive treatment like surgery or radiation for prostate, lung, colon, and breast cancer. Addressing access to care could help reduce racial and ethnic disparities in cancer outcomes. And helping others may be motivated by a specific region of the brain. That's according to researchers in Britain who found that brain damage in certain subregions of the ventromedial prefrontal cortex makes people less likely to want to help. Researchers also found that brain damage to a nearby area of the brain actually made people more willing to help. The study's authors say understanding this region of the brain could help lead to new treatment of clinical disorders like psychopathy. Now to look at some of today's top health stories, we'll be right back.
In the Indigo Sky Casino, Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri.
Right now at 6:30, local ROTC Color Guard honored fallen soldiers with a flag presentation at the Mount Hope Wall of Veterans.
And we've got what is a nice start to the day out there. Sunny skies, however, showers, thunderstorms on the way. We'll have a look at that forecast, get you out the door coming up.
Plus, Memorial Day marked the unofficial start of summer, and what better way to kick off this season than with a trip to the pool.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Good morning and welcome to the KOAM Morning News. It's 6:29. I'm Elise Noe.
And I'm Chris Warner. So hopefully everyone got an opportunity to enjoy yesterday's weather because
that's great outside.
That's going to be about it for a little while. We're starting to see better thunderstorm chances as we head through the next few days. A little bit more rain on the way. And some of us already seen some shower and thunderstorm activity this morning. But not in Joplin, not yet anyway. Take a look. This is the MoDOT camera, 32nd and Range Line in Joplin. We got sunshine out there. We had a few clouds early, but those have cleared out, but it will not last very long. Take a look out here to our west. We've got this thunderstorm that is over in Greenwood County, northern parts of Elk County. So I'm going to drag this down just a little bit. It's got some lightning with it. It is not strong. It is not severe, but it's right over Twin Grove. Verdigris, you are up next. If this continues to hold, it is kind of weakening a bit, and that's what I think is going to be the trend. I think through the majority of the morning, we're going to be dry. We're going to see clouds gradually increase, but most of us will be dry. We have another little thunderstorm back behind it out to the north and east of El Dorado. And then we've got a bigger batch of showers and storms that stretches all the way up into northwestern Kansas, up by Colby from Hayes down toward Hutchinson and getting ready to roll into Wichita. Now, a lot of this, if you watch right about here, has been hitting this little boundary and kind of stopping or otherwise dying out. We've had a couple of get through, but that's about it. However, again, as we head through the late morning into the afternoon, we'll see more of these thunderstorms rolling in. Mid-upper 50s and low to mid-60s as we get our day started, so relatively close to average for most of us, a relatively, again, pleasant start to the day. Heading into the afternoon, so I'm saying about 10, 11 o'clock is when we'll see better chances of showers and thunderstorms, and those will continue through the afternoon, and they'll start to wind down from west to east as we head into the evening before they completely clear out. No severe weather expected today, which is good news, but some thunderstorms are certainly possible. Upper 70s and low 80s, so our highs today right about where they should be for this time of year as well. These thunderstorm chances are kicking off several days of thunderstorm chances. We'll break down the details on that and when we might see some strong, potentially severe storms again here in just a few more minutes. Elise?
All right, we'll check in with you soon, Chris. Well, Saturday night's powerful storm system left serious damage behind in Bentonville, Arkansas. Drone footage from the town shows damage to homes, businesses, and the Bentonville Bike Fest. The annual event brings in thousands, and although no injuries were reported at the event, the area where it was held was destroyed with tents and booths toppled. The death toll from this weekend's storms is at least 21, with the deaths reported in Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, and Kentucky. And don't forget, you can be the first to know about the day's weather with the KOAM Skywatch weather app. Get severe weather updates sent straight to your phone free of charge. It's available in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, the KOAM Skywatch weather app. President Biden delivers remarks at Arlington National Cemetery. Plus, 4 staters gather at area cemeteries to remember lives lost as America honors military men and women who gave their lives in service to the country. One of the Joplin area's most historic cemeteries, Mount Hope Cemetery, played host to a special Memorial Day ceremony yesterday morning. The Webb City ROTC Color Guard presented flags at the Mount Hope Wall of Veterans in Webb City. Mount Hope General Manager Travis Boyd welcomed everyone to the event, saying it was their first service since COVID. Boyd expressed his special thanks to Charlie Tutu Outdoors for getting the event going again.
We can't put that into words. You know, we're here honoring people that paid the ultimate price for us and sacrificed their lives for us. And how do you put that in words? You can't. So it's extremely important. There's no way of describing it.
The event also featured guest speaker retired Colonel Mark Costello, as well as color presentation. Well, Memorial Day marked the unofficial start of summer, and what better way to kick off this season than with a trip to the pool. Schlinger Park Splash Pad in Pittsburgh brought out kids yesterday for a fun-filled way to beat the heat. For some of those kids, it was the perfect way to spend the day.
So if you could have the perfect day for your summer vacation, what would you do?
Probably go swimming at the pool.
That's fine by me.
Schlinger Park will be open daily during the summer, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And that's a look at our top news stories coming up this half hour on the KOAM Morning News. Experts say this Memorial Day weekend had the worst showing at the box office in decades. And rain chances return. We'll have what to expect with Chris Warner in the Skywatch Weather Center. You're watching the KOAM Morning News. We'll be right back.
Make plans to attend Fort Scott. For the full weekend event schedule, visit FortScottGoodOldDays.com.
In Consumer Watch this morning, ongoing inflation has many shoppers dialing back on spending. That's forcing many companies to cut prices. Christine Lazar has more.
Jennifer Bumowski regularly shops at Target and is always on the hunt for deals.
I always look for buy one, get one free, and if I have a coupon for it, and then I stock up.
Now she's finding some bargains after Target lowered prices on thousands of items, including produce and other food staples. That's welcome news for Penny Newquist.
I've got 4 kids at home, and they eat like crazy.
Grocery prices are up nearly 27% since 2020, and many shoppers have turned to Walmart and other discount stores for cheaper items. Target decided to cut prices after seeing a drop in business, and grocers like Aldi are doing the same.
They're cutting prices in order to lure us back into their stores.
CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says shoppers are focused more on essentials and cutting out items they don't necessarily need.
As inflation started to creep up and then soar in 2022, we saw people pull back on those discretionary items.
That includes eating out, which is hitting the bottom line at fast food restaurants. To attract customers, McDonald's is introducing a new $5 value meal next month. And this week, Wendy's started offering a $3 breakfast deal. Do you think stores need to lower their prices to keep their customers coming back?
Yes. They have to make it a lot more competitive.
Experts see more businesses bringing down prices to keep customers from spending their money somewhere else. Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Beware of calls or emails from someone claiming to be from Best Buy or its Geek Squad support team. A new report from the Federal Trade Commission found that scammers most frequently impersonate the company. With more than 52,000 complaints, consumers reported losses totaling around $15 million due to the Best Buy and Geek Squad related scams last year. Amazon and PayPal are the second and third most impersonated companies by scammers. Furiosa Mad Max saga appears to have edged out the Garfield movie to win the 4-day holiday box office battle, raking in an estimated $32 million domestically. While the beloved cartoon cat took in $31 million, Imaginary Friends movie If was third with $21 million. Still, experts say this Memorial Day weekend had the worst showing at the box office in decades. And today is National Hamburger Day, and multiple dining chains are offering deals. Burger King will give customers a free hamburger with the purchase of 70 cents or more to coincide with the company's 70th anniversary. Wendy's is offering 1 cent junior bacon cheeseburgers with a purchase all week long, but only through its app. More than 20 staff members at one of Seattle's most popular museums have walked off the job over a new controversial exhibit that was supposed to open last week. Employees say the object to some aspects of the exhibit, which is in partnership with the Jewish Historical Society, so they walked out. As Leanne Nigel reports, the walkout has forced the Wing Luke Museum to close.
The doors at the Wing Luke Museum in Seattle's Chinatown International District are closed, it appears, until further notice, after more than 20 staff members walked out over the museum's latest exhibit called Confronting Hate Together, addressing racism, hate, and bigotry from different perspectives. Staff members declined to do an interview, but said in a social media post they've been working with museum leadership since December about concerns they had over certain museum initiatives and partnerships they say have expressed Zionist viewpoints. Daniel Gomez is visiting from out of town and tried to stop by the museum only to find it closed.
If the workers themselves understood it was necessary to act about it and to let the community know and to let the organization know, I think that's the best thing we can do as a community.
Stickers and flyers in support of the Palestinian people are posted outside the museum, reflecting why several staff members decided to walk off the job over the exhibit, which workers say has text that says, quote, "Today, anti-Semitism is often disguised as anti-Zionism."
I think there's a lot of things going on with the Israel-Hamas conflict that we are not discussing. So I think what they did was, I think they were just doing what they thought was right.
There are also petitions in support of reopening the museum and exhibit with the original language, saying the walkout and closure set a dangerous precedent. The exhibit is a part of a partnership with the Washington State Jewish Historical Society, which said in a statement, "At a time when education on the danger of anti-Jewish, anti-Black, and anti-Asian hate have never been more relevant, this exhibit is more important than ever. We fully support the reopening of the Wing Luke Museum."
And that's it for Consumer Watch. Here's Chris with another look at your forecast.
Yeah, we're taking a live look from our camera on top of the Cornell Complex downtown Joplin. The sun is rising. There's a cloud up there, and there's a couple more over here. We're otherwise mostly clear for the time being, but that will begin to change. MoDOT camera 32nd and range line is staring at its own reflection. You got to love yourself before you love others, right? And we've got the sun rising there as well. And as we take a look at the Skywatch Storm Tracker, we can zoom in a bit and, okay. Let's try that again. There we go. We've got this thunderstorm that's now moving into Verdigris just outside of Twin Grove, getting into parts of Elk County, Fredonia. You are next on its stop. Quite a few lightning strikes. Again, not strong or severe, but these thunderstorms have been producing a fair amount of lightning. So again, remember, when thunder roars, head indoors. We got this thunderstorm now trying to enter parts of Eureka. Well, it's going to be southwest of Eureka. It's entering Greenwood County, in which Eureka is situated in. Take a look at this thunderstorm. Again, not strong, not severe, but look at all of the lightning strikes. So want to emphasize that. Well, we're not expecting severe weather. So far this morning, at least, the storms that are starting to get underway have been producing quite a bit of lightning out there. I do believe we've got better chances for more thunderstorm activity, a little more widespread thunderstorm activity, still scattered as we head later into the morning and into the afternoon hours. Temperatures about average, a little cooler here and there, mid to upper 50s, and you head a little further south, get low to mid 60s. So not a bad start to the day as we head into the afternoon. Again, these thunderstorms, about 10, 11 o'clock will start barreling into more of our area, and they'll continue through the evening hours before they eventually begin to die out. Highs about average as well, upper 70s and low 80s. We'll have another look at your forecast, including some additional storm chances here in just a moment. We're also going to celebrate birthdays and anniversaries right after this commercial break. But first, let's see what's happening on CBS Mornings.
I'm Vladimir Dutit. Coming up on CBS Mornings, Lisa Ling takes us to the Gentle Barn, an animal rescue facility offering multiple healing therapies for our furry and feathered friends, as well as humans. That's coming up on CBS Mornings.
Hey guys, we're all here because US Cellular has a...
Learn more at visitcarthage.com.
All right, time for some Tuesday birthdays here in the 4 states. And we're going to start in Columbus with Colin Epler celebrating birthday number 11. Happy birthday, Colin.
And over in Pittsburgh, Cannon and Ava Loffmiller are celebrating their 16th birthday today. It says they will be juniors at Pitt State High School next year. Or Pittsburgh High School.
You take a day off and all of a sudden it just falls apart,
It
doesn't
does. It does.
Believe me, I've been down that road before. Our list does continue, though. We've got Bud and Shirley Rooney celebrating their first anniversary over in Chetopa. Very happy anniversary to the Rooney family.
And a happy 46th anniversary to Keith and Marie Romick from Columbus. It says happy anniversary from your family and church family.
And we've got Bertie Ward in Erie celebrating birthday number 61. Happy birthday, Bertie.
And last but not least, over in Columbus, a happy birthday to Gay Slay.
All right, another fantastic list of birthdays and anniversaries here in the 4 states. And of course, if you would like to celebrate with us, and who wouldn't?
Yes.
Elise has the information.
Yes, go ahead and submit your birthdays and anniversaries to birthdays at KOAMnewsnow.com. Be sure to meet the deadline at the bottom of your screen while you're at it.
Yeah, you want to make sure that your birthday and or anniversary does air at the appropriate time and day. Well, the time's always the same, but you know what we mean. Let's start with a look at the Skywatch Storm Tracker. We're going to talk about some thunderstorms out there. So we've got this guy. In fact, I tell you what, let's zoom in, because I've told you that these storms are producing a fair amount of lightning. They're not strong, they're not severe, nor are they going to be, but they are producing a fair amount of lightning. So let's take a look at this storm that just moved through Twin Grove, getting ready to roll into Fredonia, south of Coyville. And so, I mean, I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but in such a small, concentrated area, that's 12 lightning strikes within the last several minutes just with that particular cell. Got another little storm rolling into the southwestern parts of Greenwood County, and as we head a little further to the west, you can see more storms out there around Hutchinson, and those are going to be rolling into our area. And we actually, because take a look at that amount of lightning there around the Huntsville area. And again, these aren't strong, too severe, but lightning is dangerous enough. And you can see new lightning strikes popping up. So we're just going to focus on that one zone right there. That is 24 lightning strikes in just a few minutes' time with that particular cell. So while we're not anticipating severe weather, as you can see, lightning is abundant with these thunderstorms. So when thunder roars, head indoors. Lightning is dangerous. Lightning is deadly. It will occur whether the storm is strong or severe or not. So we want to keep an eye on that lightning out there. All of this will eventually be making its way into our area as we head later into the morning. So we've got those 2 stray storms now. I think those are going to be about it, at least through the first part of our morning. Then about 10, 11 o'clock, that bigger complex off to our northwest will start to roll in. And we'll deal with scattered showers and thunderstorms across the area, so not everyone will see rain, but we'll be dealing with these as we head into the afternoon. And by the time we start to move into the evening, skies clearing out west in southeastern Kansas. And as these shove off to the south and east, by 7, 8 o'clock at the latest, they are gone. Overnight, we're partly cloudy, and then about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, could see a few isolated showers, maybe a couple of thunderstorms out there. Through the day Wednesday, thunderstorm chances and shower chances are a little bit lower. You can see they're considerably more isolated. And as we head later into the afternoon and evening, that's when we'll see a few more showers and storms possible, primarily in our southern counties with this activity. And then by about 10 o'clock or so, that begins to fizzle out. By Thursday morning, we are partly cloudy and maybe a stray shower or 2 out there. And we will see most of our Thursday dry and not bad. Partly cloudy skies. It'll warm up, and then as we head about 4 or 5 o'clock, we're going to see more organized thunderstorm activity out there. And through the late evening hours, some of these storms could be a bit on the strong side, maybe small hail, some gusty winds. We're not anticipating any significant severe weather with this activity Thursday, but some stronger storms will be possible. Then as we lose that daytime heating, we head further into the evening, those storms will fizzle out. And then as we head into our Friday, we're looking at more of an all-day thunderstorm event. And some of those storms Friday could be strong to to low-grade severe as we head into Friday afternoon. 58 in Joplin. The winds are calm. We're starting to see a few more clouds out there. We were starting to clear out, but clouds again rolling in. Temperatures about average as we get the day started. A little cooler in some spots, mid-upper 50s. And the further south you go, you get into the low to mid-60s out there. Temperatures weather through the morning. Again, we've got those two little thunderstorms out there. I think most of us will remain dry through the morning. It'll be about 10, 11 o'clock, and we'll see that more organized complex begin to roll in. So most of us otherwise partly cloudy. We'll be about 77 by 11 o'clock this morning. We'll have another look at your forecast and the news you need to know in just a moment. And when we switch over to Fox 14 at 7 a.m., we're going to see how a 10-year-old girl had the chance to meet and hang out with the real-life Rosie the Riveter.
Here's a check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door. Saturday night's powerful storm system left serious damage behind across parts of the U.S. Drone footage from Bentonville, Arkansas shows damage to homes, businesses, and the Bentonville Bike Fest. Storms stretched from Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, and Kentucky, with at least 21 deaths. McDonald County, Missouri officials are now assisting Bella Vista, Arkansas police in searching for Christopher Jaglin. He was last seen on camera Sunday entering the creek near the state line with fishing gear in his orange and red kayak. They requested Missouri authorities to assist with a search along Little Sugar Creek. Officials ask if anyone sees anything to call 911 and current conditions are too dangerous to enter the waters. Well, gyms around the country took part in a Memorial Day tradition, the Murph Challenge workout. The workout honors Navy SEAL Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who died in Afghanistan in 2005 and was awarded the Medal of Honor. The standard workout includes 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and a run of 2 miles. More than 60 people joined the event in Carthage, and the money raised during the event will be donated to Allison Brown, a gym member battling cancer for 2 years. And that's a check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door.
We'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms. No severe weather today, but do watch out for lightning. The storms so far this morning have had quite a bit of it out to our west. And those will continue through the afternoon hours. Not everybody will see rain, and will be warm, about average, upper 70s, low 80s. Showers and storms come to an end about 6, 7 o'clock this evening. Partly cloudy through the late evening hours. Lows back into the low 60s. As we look ahead, a few isolated showers and storms on our Wednesday. We'll see more storms by Thursday evening across the area. Some of those could be strong, and then by Friday some strong, potentially low-grade severe storms. A few more storms Saturday and Sunday, and then we are keeping an eye on Monday for the possibility of a few more strong, potentially severe storms as we kick off next week.
We just we can't get rid of the rain for too long.
No, we can't. Yesterday was one of our best days to take a break.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, coming up today at noon, we're making Southern shrimp and grits in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
And your morning news continues on KOAM with CBS Mornings. There's a big problem for school districts across the country, finding enough bus drivers to bring your kids to school. Next on CBS Mornings, see how one district is turning to AI to try and solve that problem.
Or you can switch on over with us on Fox 14, where your only local morning news continues. This morning, organizers of the Carthage Stampede and Rodeo join us in the studio to tell us what we can expect.
And Charlene Patton in the studio with another incredible recipe. However, it's going to wrap it up for us for now. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.
And we'll see you today at noon.
Summer breeze will have the added sounds of beautiful music.